Well, days after the killing of 3 Tamil residents in an alleged firing by Karnataka Forest Department officials, Karnataka Chief Minister D.K. Shivakumar has asked Tamil Nadu not to interfere in the state's administration. Speaking to the press in Bengaluru, Shivakumar said he does not want to interfere in other states' affairs and likewise expects other states not to interfere in Karnataka's affairs. He also dismissed calls for a CBI probe, saying that Tamil Nadu should manage its own law and order issues.
No state should interfere with any state's administration. Paneerselvam or anyone should have the basic culture. I can't involve in any of the Tamil Nadu law and order problem. Own states have own problem. They should also know that we know how to protect our state. Let them do their job, we will do our job. I don't want to interfere with their administration. We have to protect our whatever the sanctity is there of our state.
Well, Shivakumar's comments come amid growing tensions between the two states over the incident. In Tamil Nadu, it has triggered a massive uproar, with Chief Minister Vijay calling the incident a massacre. Both the ruling TVK and the opposition in Tamil Nadu have demanded a high-level investigation and action against those found responsible. Vijay's TVK government is also expected to announce a compensation of 10 lakh rupees to the families of the 3 victims. To talk about these 3 deceased men, they were residents in Hanur in Chamarajanagar district and have been identified as Anthony Sami, John Rose Peter and Kumar. The incident is the latest flashpoint between the 2 states, who are already locked in a dispute over sharing of Kaveri water and the construction of the proposed Mekadatu Dam over the Kaveri River. Now, our principal correspondent, Siddharth MP, who is tracking the latest developments, is joining us live from Chennai. Siddharth, how serious is this issue? How widespread is poaching in Karnataka, and where do you see this row heading?
To start off with this particular description, what has happened is that there were 3 individuals who the forest department in Karnataka alleges that went into the forest for poaching. But the locals there and the families maintain that they went into the forest only looking for lost cattle. So this, of course, is a major distinction. There is a conflict at the first level itself, where there are differing versions between the forest department, which is the official version, and the version of the families, which said that they only went looking for cattle. So that's where the dispute itself begins. And of course, in the early hours, the shootout took place, and almost 2 days later, the forest department presented certain types of wild meat as evidence and said that, this is the hunting that they were carrying out and this is the result of that. But there are several holes in that particular argument, and many ask as to how this can be evidence, because wild meat can be sourced from anywhere, and why didn't you provide this on the same day? So there are multiple questions being raised at the particular version provided by the Karnataka government, which is their forest department. On the other hand, the Hanur MLA has also met the bereaved families and then handed over each of these families 15 lakh rupees in aid. 15 lakh rupees in aid or compensation has been given to the bereaved families, because there were protests in Hanur after the 3 killings that took place, that 2 cold-blooded gunshot murder killings took place. So after that, these compensations were also provided, and it was only after that that the final rites were conducted on these 3 deceased individuals. So this is the important thing that we should remember, that the local government there, which is the MLA, has provided a compensation. Now, of course, when it comes to the Tamil Nadu-Karnataka dispute, the Tamil Nadu government calls this a massacre, and all parties, in fact, almost all of them, are demanding for a CBI probe and are not convinced with the existing level of probe. That is where D.K. Shivakumar, Karnataka's Chief Minister, stepped in and said that each state can take care of its own law and order issues. Just like I can't interfere in Tamil Nadu's matters, I would prefer if Tamil Nadu did not interfere in my state, and protecting my state's sanctity is our government's duty. This is what Shivakumar has said, because Karnataka has ordered for a magisterial probe into this particular incident.
Indeed, Siddharth, until the inquiry establishes the facts, neither of the version can be treated as conclusive, given that you earlier mentioned that there are conflicting accounts of the forest officials and those who went there. But thank you so much for tracking the latest and getting it to us.